Welcome back to the Street Mike. If you're from Africa like me, you realize that traveling from one country to another is a nightmare. But today, I'm traveling between two countries. That is Denmark and Sweden. I'm going to be taking a train from Copenhagen Central Station to Malmo, that is just 20 minutes away from Copenhagen. And I would like to take you through the process. How you get from one country to another. What do you need? You want to know that? So come with me as we go to Malmo. Here is the beginning. You need your tickets. So you may choose to buy a ticket or choose to recharge this travel card that you have to travel. So you come here and do the necessary. You must have your ticket valid because in the train they check your ticket. And if you don't have it, then you get a fine. But it's as simple as coming here and getting your ticket ready. So let's go. So let's go down to our train. Of course, from here we should be finding which train is going to Malmo. There are two trains here, and yes, we take the train straight to Malmo. We only need two things. We need our check-in card and we need our ID in case they will check, just that. But these are the two things you need to go. Let's go. Hi. Which one is going? This one is going to Malmo? This one. Yes, as you noticed, we entered the train in a hurry. It was quite fast, had to miss or take this one. So we're on our way. Let's take this trip and see my first trip also to Malmo, Sweden, and I just expect, to have all these surprises and nice trip. So let's go.
Please mind the gap between train and platform.
So in Denmark, you have a few stops before you enter Sweden. I think this is our second stop, and so let's wait to see how many stops we have before we get to Sweden. But it's not far from now getting to Sweden, so let's keep on the process. So this is a quick stop by Copenhagen airport. Yeah. Hey. Lost your mobile.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
قالت والله اذا حد ثاني يدخل هذا المشروع والله دبر فكره فكره.
So Denmark and Sweden have a very interesting bridge that bridges them. It's half underwater and half above water. This is very interesting because right now we're under the water. We're riding the train under the water, and soon we shall come above the water. So that will be interesting to see the transition, because right now it's just all dark. We're under the water. Wow, that's magnificent, right? So let's keep going. So as I said, now we're out. So this little island where we are, before we get to the bridge again, is called Salt Island. It would be very interesting to understand why it's called salt, but it's in the water. Probably could have come as a result of when you add some salt in your food, you put a little bit of it in your soup. So that could be the motivation. The very, very magnificent bridge. It was done with a lot of precision and high class technology. So now we're on the bridge again. So there are two bridges here. There's one that is above the train lane. That is the road for the cars, and the train is running under. Imagine that. It's a unbelievable work, you know. This was great work done to connect Denmark and Sweden. So you can see us another train passes by. So it's a busy bridge. So I'm having quite a good view where I am. Sitting by the window and looking outside, enjoying my first trip, and my first trip outside Denmark. Of course, we did some video in Africa. That was when I traveled to Uganda, but this time around is the first trip. 2024, we started with Sweden, the nearest neighbor. So we shall be coming to your street. Keep us locked, you know. Remember, we're coming. From a distance, as you can see, that is Sweden. That's the beginning of Sweden. That is southern part of Sweden, where the capital we're going to is Malmö. Just right by the bridge here. We shall be in Sweden. But as I've told you, it was as easy as getting in the train, checking in, and then waiting for your arrival. How beautiful is that? Can we adopt that? Places like in Africa, so that we open up travel for the people who want to travel across African countries, especially for the Africans in Africa, or for the people who have the legitimacy of living in Africa to travel, move as free as they want to. That's my piece of salt. So now we finally enter Sweden by land, but of course the half of this journey was in Sweden as well, in the water. What's the experience so far? You can travel too. You know, just decide you're going to do it. I decided I'm going to do this, and I've started it. So thank you so much for supporting me, dropping down the comments, liking and sharing my content. You are the champion. When I win, we all win together. So I hope that this inspires all of us watching this, that we can all win. So I have no idea how Malmö looks. No idea. But you know what? We're gonna just tie it down, you know. You're gonna be everywhere. You're gonna be just packed of action. I would like to see very impressive things in Malmö. I also want to take you on the streets and see the balance between normal life and Malmö. So let's just get in there. Let's just get in there. I'm rolling. I'm ready, man. I'm ready for the first one. What do we say? Mama, we made it. So we're here, finally. We're here. finally, I'm in the land of Sweden. So I'll take you out and you can see for yourself.
Nästa station. Hylje. Hylje. Var försiktig när du kliver av. Det kan förekomma stort avstånd mellan tåg och plattform.
So I'm already impressed by seeing new buildings coming in. That shows a sign of development. You know, when you come to a place and see new buildings, all these areas, you can see they're surrounded by new buildings. There's construction taking place. Wow. So it shows you that Malmo is expanding. Malmo is becoming a new city. So this is impressive to see the 2024 and observe new building just by entering the new city. So we are in Sweden, Malmo right now. Beautiful station. But you know what? I have no idea where I'm going. I know I'm going out there to see the beauty, the most beautiful part of Malmo and sharing with you. But right now I have no idea. Just look where we are. We're under the bridge. So I think that we're gonna be getting a place to start the experience immediately. I'm impressed with the journey, been quite smooth. Now we're right here in Malmo. And that's how easy it is for you to travel from one country to another. Denmark to Sweden, this was quite a simple journey. And here we go. So let's have our experience starting from now. Let's go.